everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading for the Sun and Moon sign of Gemini in the month of June. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. You can leave them below. I will leave descriptions in my description box, including a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and very useful, especially during these times of change. Follow me on Instagram. I also do a daily reading there. If you want a personal reading from me, go to my shop, Love Grows Tarot, my Etsy shop, and you can purchase one there. These readings are general, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. I begin with 3 cards, the overall energy, what to be mindful of, and where some additional luck might be coming for you in that month. And then I just follow up the rest of the reading and finish off with 3 oracle cards. This is the month of June, so I just want to remind everybody that on June 18th, Mercury goes retrograde. So be very mindful of your communications, your travel, your computers. Make sure you have things backed up. So to start off, we're just going to do the overall energy for the month of June for Gemini. Dear Spirit, what is the overall energy for Gemini in the month of June? The month of June for dear Gemini. The 4 of Pentacles. So money is going to be around, but this card really represents how you feel about money, whether you hang on to it too tightly or whether you let it flow. It is there for you in the month of June, but be very mindful of it. If you hold on to it tight, then you always have that feeling of lack, which in manifesting is not going to bring enough of a flow to you. So look around, look at the ways that you're using your money, how you feel about your money, and try and loosen up a little bit. What does Gemini need to know for the month of June? What do they need to be mindful of in the month of June? Month of June. The month of June. What do they need to be mindful of in the month of June? The month of June. Also with the 4 of Pentacles, be very aware of your budgeting. Especially when we're in these times of change, the money flow isn't really moving as smoothly as it usually does between people. So keep an eye on your spending. Mindful of the Hierophant. Spiritual themes, spirituality, traditional religions, a person gaining an audience, expressing their knowledge. Be mindful of these themes for the month of June. Look towards the spiritual aspect of things. Look forward towards the religious aspect of things and how they are having an effect on you, good or bad. You also might be in a position where you are expressing yourself in a more spiritual way, and you might be gaining followers through that or an audience. Where might some additional luck be coming for Gemini in the month of June? Also with the Hierophant, it's got things to do that happen within a traditional religious arena, like a church. Where will some additional luck be coming from for our dear friends Gemini? Ace of Wands. Ideas, thoughts, projects are going to be flowing quite easily. You're heading in a good direction with them. This is the gift card. This is handing you the gift of your projects, your ideas, your thoughts, your visions, to go forward with them, because there's a lot of positive energy around them right now. So it's going to be a good time to, if you aren't already involved with your projects and have got them off the ground, it's just indicating that there's going to be even better ideas and more opportunities for you. If you haven't, then now is a good time to start. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So we have another wand. More ideas, more thoughts, more projects flowing. The Knight can represent a person that comes into your life. It can represent the kind of action that you need to take. The Wands are the fire signs, so that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So it could be people within these sun signs. It also could be those times of the year. And that would be, Aries has passed, so that would be the following year. So Leo would be July, August, and then Sagittarius would be more of October, November. Those can be key times of the year for you, so keep in mind on those. The Knight of Wands is a fiery energy. It gets things going, quickly. So the motion here for you in the month of June is to keep moving and to get on your ideas and your projects and keep the flow going. And then we have the Five of Wands, so we have more wands. So this is a competitive energy. Nobody's really getting hurt, but it is competitive. So the field that you're going into or wherever you're taking yourself, you will be coming up against some competition. Also the opinions of others and sharing ideas, listening to ideas, agreeing to disagree. That kind of energy is around the Five of Wands. So you're not going to have a problem with it. You're actually going to add to the conversation. So don't worry too much about the competition. You'll be able to ride through that quite easily. The World, taking you up to the next level. So you're leaving one level for the next level. You're moving up in the world. So the world is when you've learned, you've gained all your experiences, and you've gained a lot of knowledge, and everything that you've done from the past is not taking you into the future. So, and you are going up to more of a world level. So definitely whatever you're doing is going to like bump up and bump you up. It's also starting, going out and starting new things, going out and starting something with all of that you've gained from here and beginning something really, really profound, really, really strong, like going out of your box, doing something like on a grand scale. We have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, so swords are your sign. These are the air signs. So this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So look for sun signs of those. It's also a very fast-moving energy. The Knights get the jobs done. They come in and they take over and they get the jobs done. So you're going to be hearing some news that's going to come to you quite quickly. It could come to you in the form of a person, or it just could be an energy that comes right away, a lot of communication, a lot of news to get you going. Also, there's going to be a lot of that kind of energy in the air, so you might be like things coming at you like quite quickly. Now that you're moving up in the world, there's a lot of information that's going to come your way that you're going to have to process. So be mindful of that for the month of June. Also with the Mercury retrograde, this kind of like fast, quick, communicative energy, be super mindful of that, because people during Mercury retrograde, the ones that understand the Mercury retrograde and sort of like understand the rules and abide by the rules can get through it quite smoothly. But for the rest of the people that are unaware of that kind of energy, everything seems to be a little bit more intense. And also now that we are in the changes that we're in, emotions are already heightened enough, and this is just going to add to that layer. So be very, 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 very mindful of the communication coming across to you in the month of June. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So you are going to have to find patience especially with this Knight of Swords energy coming in quite quickly. That's a very like fast energy, and Gemini is especially like that kind of fast energy. They like things moving quickly, and they like that sense of freedom that comes with it. But the Pentacles are a little bit slower. They're more the grounded earth sign, so they have patience, the patience to and the tenacity to wait things out, and that's what you're going to have to do, is draw on that patience, because whatever it is that you begin or you're working on is growing. But once again, you just have to have the patience to see it through, because the gifts are there, the seeds are growing, everything's fine. You just have to slow yourself down. What else does Gemini need to know? So we have strength. Strength is how we control our inner emotions, how that can guide us through life. This is going to be a very positive card for you in the month of June. Once again, I'll go back to the Mercury retrograde, because handling your emotions, showing your strength, your inner strength, is going to be very, very positive, especially for this growth that you're going through. And we have two major arcana cards, one on top of the other. So the new world that you're going to go to is going to require more patience from you, and it's going to require more inner strength from you. There's going to be a lot of communications. So work on that. If that's an area that you need to work on, that inner strength, please do, because that is going to get you further and get you, raise your integrity and raise the respect that people have for you around you. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of June? Gemini for the month of June. What does Gemini need to know for the month of June? So we have the Page of Wands. So we have more wands. There's lots of ideas floating around here for you, lots of new ideas, new adventures. The pages are messengers. So you might have more messages, more opportunities might appear. It's a very youthful energy, so it might be someone youthful comes into your life. It's also a card of education and learning. So you might be drawing on some new ways of increasing your knowledge for what you are doing. So if this area opens up for you, please get into that. Do some additional learning, because it's really going to set you apart and set you ahead. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of June? So we have another page, two pages, two youths. They could represent young people. Once again, it's a youthful energy. It's a message energy. So this would be more on the artistic side, the emotional side, even the love side. So be mindful of that. Once again, they are educators. So your ideas might be growing artistically, intuitively, emotionally. So these two pages are going to be important for you, especially if it's education, putting a new kind of spin on what you're doing. But like I said, it also could be to young people, because the pages are a youthful energy that are coming in, and they could be inspiring you, or you may hire some people that are giving you inspiration, and you're learning off of them with all their new ideas and their techniques. Then we have the Two of Swords. This is the card of the crossroads, when you have to make some big decisions. And also it's two again, so we have the two pages here. So there might be some decisions between these two energies, and you are going to have to make that decision. Draw on your inner strength to make those decisions that you're going to have to make in the month of June. Let's see what the oracles have to say. What do the oracles have to add to this reading? Gemini for the month of June. Gemini for the month of June. Gemini for the month of June. And with this card too, you're going to have to make a decision. If there's something that's been hanging around you and weighing on you for a long, long time, clear the air up. It's going to be really important. It's going to put you in a new direction that's going to open up a lot more opportunities for you. Wisdom Oracle. What did the Wisdom Oracle have for Gemini in the month of June? So there's mending. So mending. So you're going to have to take care of any loose ends, which is really good also because with the energy of the Mercury retrograde, it's not so much about starting new things, but it's also about finishing old things, taking care of old things. So you might have to do some mending here. Well, obviously you're going to have some mending to do. So figure out what areas that energy is telling you to look into, and do some mending. It's really going to help you out. And it'll be smoother during the Mercury retrograde to go back to things and finish things and fix things. The animal spirit, nightingale spirit, love is all around. So the Page of Cups might be some love coming in here, because this is the cups. This is the only cups card that you have. Love is all around. Tap into the love. Share your love. And bring in love. Love is like giving and receiving. When you give with love, you receive love. So really think about that kind of energy during the month and tap into it. Also look for love in general. The theme of love and how that applies to whatever it is you're doing. And passion is part of love as well. So be passionate. If you are starting new projects, if this is more artistic energy coming in, then yeah, bring more love in. Bring more love in. What do the Moonology cards have for Gemini in the month of June? New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. So that's basically what we were talking about, because all these wand signs are the sign of Aries, and they're a fiery sign, and they want you to get things going. Get on it. The Two of Swords could be the problem here, is that you're trying to make a decision on something. You're going in two different directions, and you're trying to decide which direction is the best one, and it's kind of like holding you a bit. So it's time to take action. It's time to clear that air. And then we have the North Node, which the North Node is going forward. What things that you do going forward. It's a very forward, going into your future kind of energy. This one step out of your comfort zone. So it's time to take action and step out of your comfort zone. So really with the Two of Swords here, make that decision, like get on it, because you get a lot of fiery energy and things are going. When you see a lot of the wands, that means that there's an opportunity for your projects, so there's an opportunity for your new ideas to take hold and get going. The Knight of Swords is got a lot of information coming for you, and you can't hold on to the Two of Swords too much, because it's just going to slow everything down, and you might miss a good opportunity. So that's it for Gemini in the month of June. I enjoyed doing this reading with you today. If you like my readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I'm not new to tarot, but I am new to YouTube, so I'm very much in a learning curve here. I will leave descriptions in the description box. There's a link for donations. They are greatly appreciated and extremely useful during these times of change. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. If you want to purchase a personal reading, go to my Etsy shop, lovegrowstarot, and you can purchase one there. Once again, I enjoyed reading for you for the month of June. Have an awesome June. Don't let the Two of Swords get in your way or delay any of your progress. And please stay safe, and I will see you next time.